Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be checking in for week 3 of December 2018 for our budget. In front of me, I've got my Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner. This is the budget that, or the budget, this is the planner that I enjoy keeping our family's budget in. So let's just flip on over to December. I like to first start out by tracking all of our transactions. All of the stickers, the planner, everything you see here that I use for budgeting will be linked in the description box down below. So if you're interested in any of these products, definitely check those links out. There's also a $10 off coupon for Erin Condren if you're interested in ordering anything from her. Even if you already have an account, just create a new one using a different email address and you can get that $10 off coupon, because who doesn't like to save money? Especially if you're into budgeting, we like to save money. So anyways, so we're looking at the week of the 21st through the 27th, and thankfully we did not have as many transactions this week as we have had in previous weeks. So let's go ahead and get started. And I like to track my transactions here. I've got my little key. I am going to be switching over to Planner Kate's budgeting stickers in 2019 because while I do love the colors of these event stickers, they're just so big. They take up a ton of space in the little square for the day, and I can only fit 3 of them in here. So it ends up looking kind of like a hot mess a bit. So as you can see. So I do all my tracking of my transactions here, and then I check in with our budget over here, and we're doing week 3. So let's go ahead and start with grocery. For grocery, we had one transaction, and that was fries for $116.65. $116.65. And let me grab my calculator. So last week we had $267.71 left over. So $267.71 minus $116.65 leaves us with $150.106 for the rest of the month of December, and that should be plenty. I don't even think we'll use all that. And then for gas, we had one transaction for the Avenger for $47.25. December was not a super great month for us. There was some overspending in some categories, things like that. I'm ready for a new year and a fresh start. I feel like 2018 was a year of a lot of mistakes for us, but rather than get down about it, I'm kind of viewing that as like part of our journey. It was just a milestone we had to go through. A lot of learning had to take place in order to get us to where we are at the start of 2019, which is just kind of really knowing, you know, what our triggers are for spending and just developing like those good habits and that awareness and everything. So I feel like going into 2019, I just feel like it's going to be a overall year in like every single way. 2018 was not the best year for our family, if I'm being honest. So I'm ready for a new year. Okay, so family fun. We had just one transaction. Let me mark off gas, and that was for $15.84. And last week we had $48.35 left over. So $48.35 minus $15.84 leaves us with $32.51 remaining. For pocket money, I didn't have any transactions for pocket money. My pocket money is gone. I was actually over by $4.80. So I'll still put that we are over by $4.80. And then for unbudgeted, we did have a couple items from Staples. My wireless mouse completely died, so I needed to get a new one. And then I also needed to get some batteries for some Xmas toys that we forgot to get, so I just picked those up too. These transactions actually took place on the same day, but I ran out of space, so I just have them on separate days. And that's one thing that I'm looking forward to for Planner Kate as well, is just like being able to more accurately put our transactions in the day that they actually take place. I think is going to be really nice, especially when it comes to gas, because I like to see how frequently we're actually filling up our tanks. And these stickers are not accurate. Like, I know that we didn't actually fill up our cars on the days that they're on. It was literally just a matter of trying to get everything to fit in that week. So yeah. So we had 2 transactions from Staples. We had 12/16, which I did an online order for the wireless mouse, because super weird, they didn't have like just a basic wireless mouse at the store. It was like a $40 mouse. And I was like, there's no way I'm spending 40 bucks on a wireless mouse. But if you order anything from Staples and you do ship to store, it's free shipping. And I tell you, it shows up the very next day. So that's what I did with that. So that was a separate transaction. And then the batteries were $5.47. So $17.63 unbudgeted. And we have nothing remaining, obviously, because it's unbudgeted. So that is where we're at there. Now, as far as our weekly budget is concerned, because as you know, if you've watched my channel, we do break down each week's budget individually because we are paid every single Friday. So we like to look at what's in our account, what's coming in paycheck-wise, and what expenses are coming up throughout the week. And we like to just kind of, stay on top of it there. It gives us a true, snapshot of what our spending was for the week and everything like that. So I know that we did have our January mortgage. I just set that aside. We're a month ahead on our mortgage, which means that we pay next month's mortgage with the current month's income. So we just take a chunk out of each paycheck and set it in another savings account, and it's ready to go for that next month's mortgage. I know Banner Life came out, and that was $22.22 as to be expected. Let me make sure I mark these off. I always forget to do this, always. So I'll just mark off all these bills because I know those are all there. Okay. And then these 2 I'll get to in just a second. I can mark that off because I know that was the exact amount. Okay, so T-Mobile was $130. APS hasn't come out yet, but the bill was paid. And that was for $174.52. Hulu Live, for some reason, was a little cheaper than what we normally pay. It was $43.99. I will take it. For grocery, we had $116.65. I took out this Christmas money and I gave my husband $60 for his Christmas spending, and he actually gave me $20 to add to this $100 for our groceries, because there were things that he wanted, like honey, and I don't remember what else, but there were some specific things he wanted, and I told him there wasn't enough room in the grocery budget, so he just gave me some of his money to cover that. And then for gas, that was just a transfer to our gas card, and that was for $81.45. Family fun, we actually spent $15.84. Car registration was $121.22. And then Christmas, we had transactions at Target for my daughter's gifts and stockings and things like that. And then plus the $60 that I gave my husband, actually minus 20. because 20 was put towards grocery. So actually it was plus 40. So 153.13 is what we spent there. 153.13. Our buffer is in there. And then for Kalani's gift, we had $16.31 for her gift. And for unbudgeted, we had $17.63. Okay, so this was equal or even. This one was a little under by, if I'm doing my math correctly, 48 cents. Hulu was under, so 47.82 minus 43.99. So we were under by 3.83. Grocery was technically over by $16.65. Gas equal, and then 14.16 under for family fun. Car registration was equal. Christmas was under. 175 minus 153.13. Some of these I can do in my head, and then other ones I can't for whatever reason, but math actually used to be my favorite subject in school, believe it or not. Doesn't mean I was always great at it, but it was my favorite subject in school. And then for Kalani, that was 369 under. 369. And for unbudgeted, we were over by 1763. Okay, so let's go ahead and add up the actuals. Let me check mark that. So for actuals, we had 690.84 plus 22.22 plus 130 plus 174.52 plus 43.99 plus 116.65 plus 81.45 plus 15.84 plus 121.22 plus 153.13 plus 100 plus 16.31 plus 17.63. So our total spending for the week was $1,683.80. And let's check our overs and unders. So we had 48 cents plus 3.83 minus 16.65 plus 14.16 plus 21.87 plus 3.69 minus 17.63. So we were under by $9.75. And if we add this to this, it should equal that. So let's check that math. 1683.80. And sure enough, we have $1,693.55. So that is our check-in for week 3. Overall, not a bad week. I'm pretty happy with it. We've got one more week left to go in December. So I'll be doing week 4's budget in here, and I'll do my results video and everything next week. So you'll be able to see that. I am really excited to jump into my 2019 budget planner. I'm just ready to kind of have a fresh start and everything like that. So really excited for that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to catch all of my future videos. You can hit the bell notification button to be notified of all my future videos as well. And then definitely leave any questions, comments you have down below. I try to answer those as quickly as I possibly can. And I will chat with y'all later. Bye.